Riders getting it started.
6 teams. The Gentle Lover team is Stephen Beardsley and Mark Blackwelder. They are in pink and red. David Cooper and Emil Abraham.
They're in the purple and white uniform.
Yeah, they dipped into the candy jersey bag. Jason Allen, Zach
Kowalczyk riding the beer jerseys, the black, white, and red team beer jerseys.
Ryan Sopka.
The Ryans, they're in the purple or the green and white uniforms. They were up front early on.
White team, Dan Harm and James Stanglin. Dan Harm, the big strapping lad on the front stretch there. Rider, great view of Harm. And Dave McCook and Mike Garrett, these are the colors of the Village Peddler, and it's that navy blue and red.
And actually, since riders are wearing their individual riders and the teams are not wearing numbers, the way that even the officials are keeping track of it is by identifying the different jerseys.
All about the color. And one of the key elements here, you see as the exchange happens, you always pass over the top. You can't pass underneath an exchange, that's a key element.
That is a track rule here at Alpenrose because of the steepness and the narrowness of the track. At other tracks, you see the rules are a little more open on that. One of the other things that you will see here at Alpenrose is riders actually stopping, holding on to the rail while they are on relief, and that's something that, again, at other tracks that are a little more consistent, riders are required to stay on the track riding during their recovery period. And that blue line in the middle of the track is called the stayer's line. It is usually the demarcation between the racing portion and the riders who are on recovery.
Gentle Lovers in the lead. Portland Homeboys exploiting after an early advantage, and Emil Abraham closing that gap down, but we've got a little bit of a split here.
And Jim Stanglin and Dan Harm staying right with them. 3 teams at the front. Stanglin waving Dan Harm off on
brief explosive intervals, in and out, in and out, in and out.
Mark Blackwelder on the front.
This is a guy we watch come up through the ranks here and become a really skilled Madison and points racer. And that's really what this is, a two points race.
And Stanglin bringing Harm in this time with 5 to go to points.
Riders see 5 laps to go till the sprint.
Stanglin Harm team, a pretty high exchange that time, created a little bit of a traffic jam behind them. And it is a warning for the white team, Dan Harm and James Stanglin. Warning for a high exchange. Blackwelder and Beardsley have been the strong riders. They actually withdrew from the Alpenrose 6-day after the first night's racing. Some prior commitments.
I got it race.
And the lap coming up, first set of points. The white team, Stanglin and Harm. And Stanglin on it. And again, a team making an exchange inside the last 200 will forego the points. And Stanglin waving Dan Harm off. Purple team also making an exchange. Stephen Beardsley taking the first place points from James Stanglin, then Team Beer, and then it's the green team, the Park Free Rider. And actually several teams exchanging inside that last 200 meters, so the Gentle Lovers going to double dip on that, pick up first and fourth place points. Yeah, the Gentle Lovers now with 9 points. Team Beer with 7 points. Leaders at the moment. Purple team going down a lap to the leaders. And the with the teams spread out all the way around the track and no definable field, teams are considered to be going down. Now, in a situation where you have teams spread out, the team to gain a lap or lose a lap has to catch more than half of the other team. Oh God. According to Zach Walchek. Moving up track. Zach Walchek back on Mark Blackwelder's wheel. Jason Allen coming in for Team Beer.
Not one local. Despite the presence of some really top national talent, it's 2 local teams in control of this thing.
Well, and actually, Jason Allen down from Seattle, so he's kind of a suburbanite on Portland. And actually, my mistake, the Subway team in North America was based for many years up in Seattle. Subway N2 is a New Zealand-based team. And Jason Allen actually up from New Zealand. Brother of Scott Allen, who has been here at Alpenrose several times. And 6 to go to the next point. Riders will be seeing 5 to go.
We're getting some grouping here finally.
All together, Blackwelder on the front. Walchek next in line, Emil Abraham, and Mike Garrett in the MIT shorts. Doing some postdoctoral work at MIT. He was down in Southern California for many years.
4 to go, 4 to go, 4 to go.
Moved up.
4 to go.
Leaders seeing 2 to go for points. 4 teams together at the front right now. Actually, a couple of those teams down laps to the lead 2 teams. Purple and white team and the Village Pepper, the navy blue team, both down 1 lap, but they are eligible for the point. So, and points up. All 4 of these teams will be eligible for points. Now, laps are the first consideration for how you place teams. So, teams that have completed the same number of laps, in this case, Beer and the pink team, that is the number of points that a team has on the same lap. So, Beer picking up some points.